4. You can do anything that you want to do in life. I am not any more special than you. The only difference that I may have that you may not have in this moment is the fact that I believe in myself. And maybe you are struggling with that. Maybe. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. So today is back biceps and abs. I've already warmed up, so I'm pretty much ready. Been warming up for about 9 minutes. I told you guys, back day, I don't really have to warm up that much. Like, still warm up. I'm not gonna raw dog anything heavy, but it really doesn't take me that long. So I was trying to remember what we did last back day, and honestly, I can't remember. So I'm trying to like think of new stuff to do to incorporate, you know, because I know you guys follow the workouts or whatever. So we're gonna start with some heavy lat push downs. I have a wide grip bar here, and in between that, we're gonna superset with some bicep curls with a rope. And then I'm gonna take my walk around the gym, and we're gonna do it 2 more times. So let's get into the first set. I wanna go heavy, so I'm gonna get as many as I can, so to failure, and then I'll drop the weight. But I wanna try to get at least 12 reps in. So, yep, I'm gonna start with it we'll start at 65 pounds, and then go from there. Let me get some music going in my ear, and then I'm ready. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I drop it down to 57.5. Okay. 2, 3. Drop it down to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo. All right, let's do some curls. Let's try 35 pounds. Then we'll go from there. Nice. That's it. All right, I'm gonna go take a walk around the gym and I'll be back. All right, you guys, set number 2, starting at 65 pounds, and then I'll just work my way down. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. All right, y'all. Let's do some curls. That's it. All right, y'all, set number 3. Bring it back to 65. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Jesus. All right, curls, y'all. Here we go. That's it. Jeez. All right, you guys. So now we're gonna do some bent over rows. I have a 75-pound here. Yeah, they only go up to 75, so but that's okay. Like, that's okay. We'll just do more reps. It's totally fine. And then for the superset bicep curls, but instead of doing them like this, you guys, we're actually gonna bring them out this way and do them like this. So I'll start with 25s, do as many as I can to failure, then I'll drop down to 20s, and then I'll take my walk around the gym, and we'll be back at it for set 2. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our first set. Actually, I like to start on my left side. Don't ask me why, I just do. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That's it. God damn. All right. Curls. Y'all see me? Yeah. I got one more. One more. Drop the 20s. Same thing. One more. God damn. All right, we'll take that walk. All right, you guys, set number 2, same thing. All right, trying to figure out what side I want to start on. I'll start on the left. It matters what side you start with. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. One more. No, fuck. Jesus. All right, next side. Woo. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. That's it. Okay, curls. Jesus Christ. All right. Same thing, 25 to failure. Let me get one more. Ready, and go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9. That's it. All right. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. That's it. All right, curls. Y'all, this is heavy. That's it. All right, y'all. Ooh. I'm too tall. I can't get that full. The problems with being tall, I can't get that full extension. All right. Bring myself out this way. All right, here we go. That's better. Let me get one more. Ugh. All right, you guys, set number 2. Ooh. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 9. Let me get one more. Set number 3. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. Hey, here we go. Ugh. All right, here we go. Oh gosh. All right. All right, you guys. So, well, I want to cross my legs, but I can't because I'm sitting at the island. Okay, you guys. So I'm back from the gym. Been back for a little while. A couple of things. We had a great back day. We didn't really do our car talk. I was just really trying to just get out of there. I don't know. Some days I don't feel like sitting in the car and talking. I don't know. But anyways, we had a great workout. We definitely had a great workout. Hit everything that I wanted to hit. I'm trying to remember. Like, that was 6 hours ago. It was like 6 hours ago now. So I'm trying to remember everything that we did or if there's anything I wanted to like talk about, but I can't really. We had a great workout and we burned right under 900 calories. So not quite the goal, but I'm satisfied with it. We had a great workout. Okay, so I'm really excited because I wanted to share some things with you guys. So I am big on manifesting. I'm big on speaking what you want into existence and working towards that. And if you guys don't know how to manifest or you've heard about it, but you don't know if it's working, like, we're going to get into all of that. So the life I live today, I manifested years and years and years ago. And I didn't even realize at the time back then that I was manifesting. All I knew was I wanted to work for myself. I didn't want to go to work anymore. I wanted to be able to live my day to day like how I wanted to do it. I didn't want to follow anyone's rules. Like, I literally manifested all of this. And here I am, gosh, probably like 7 years later doing just that. Because I was manifesting this life when I was still working at the lab that I've talked to you guys about before. So I've been manifesting for a really long time. And the biggest thing that I can tell you is you have to have high energy. And I'm still learning about, manifestation and keeping your energy high. I've come a long way, but I'm always just trying to fine tune everything so I can just be the best version of myself every single day, which is what I try to get you guys to do if you're not already doing it. So in order to manifest, you have to keep your energy high, meaning you have to feel good about yourself. That's why I talk about getting away from people who are toxic, getting away from environments that are toxic, just getting away from anything that's going to make you feel sad, frustrated, angry. Because when you're focused on all those other things, you can't focus on what it is that you really want out of life, which might be traveling, might be starting your own business, maybe you want to lose weight. Like, whatever your goals are, if your mind is on something else that's, bringing you down, you're not going to be able to focus on what you really want out of life. So that's why it's really important to keep your energy high. Just try your best to reduce anxiety as much as you can. All the negative feelings that you have, you want to try to get rid of those as much as you can so that you can always feel good every single day, or at least most days. And something else I learned, it doesn't just happen. You have to be very intentional about feeling good every day. So, for instance, I talked to you guys about how for the month of June, I just wasn't feeling myself. Like, I was feeling unmotivated. I didn't really feel like working out like I normally do. Like, we had a whole discussion in June, just like, I just wasn't feeling like myself. And I realized that is because I wasn't getting enough sleep. So some of the things that I've noticed about myself that can either make me feel really good or make me feel really bad throughout the day is not getting enough sleep and stressing about things that are out of my control. So when I make sure that I get at least 8 hours of sleep, most of the time I feel very ambitious, I feel focused, I feel really good and positive, I feel grateful, I just feel abundant. When I don't get enough sleep, I start to crave foods that I shouldn't be eating. I'm not very focused. I find myself scrolling on social media more than I should be. It's just not great, right? So something that I intentionally have to do is make sure that I get enough sleep every single night so that I can feel very energized and very motivated. Something else that I noticed, which also ties into sleep, but when I'm not getting enough sleep and I do start craving foods that I shouldn't be eating, and I actually eat those foods, then I start to feel bad about myself. I start to be like, dang, Jazz, like, this is not a part of the diet, right? Like, you know, if I'm eating a whole bunch of sugary foods or just eating junk food like chips or whatever, like I start to feel bad because I'm not sticking to my routine, which is eating healthy foods. And then because I'm eating poorly, now I'm not focused, right? Now I'm groggy because I'm not getting foods that are energizing me. I'm eating crap, I'm eating garbage, right? I'll start to feel bloated. So it's a whole bunch of things that I notice that I have to do every single day to make sure that I feel good throughout the day. And I've gotten so much better at mastering that. I'm not gonna sit here and say that every day is perfect because it's not, but I've gotten so much better at mastering what makes me feel the most energized so that I can be productive, so that I can manifest what it is that I want. And I say all this to say, so, okay, a couple of things. When I started I've been on YouTube for years, but I wasn't really sure like what I wanted to do with it. Like, you know, years ago I was talking about like OnlyFans and, you know, promoting that. And now, you know, I'm sharing my weight loss journey, fitness journey, spiritual journey, mental health journey. Like I'm sharing all these things with you guys. But I knew that I wanted to start working with brands. And I've never done that before. But I knew that people did it. I know that it happens, but I've never done it before. And so I'm so excited because literally what I manifested last year is coming into reality this year. Like it's really happening for me and I'm just so excited. So that's why I always talk about just the importance of keeping your energy high because I am no different from you. The only thing that I may be doing that you might not be doing is working really hard to keep my energy high. Okay, that might be just the biggest difference between me and you. You know, I can make a whole nother video on, you know, just all of these things, but I'm really big on energy, you know, keeping your frequency high, feeling good about yourself and all the things. So I've gotten several packages over the past couple of days. Now I'll just show you guys what I've gotten, but I'm just excited that what I wanted is like actually starting to happen. So like I said, I've been wanting to work with brands for a while. Now I didn't know what brands or whatever, but I really want to work with brands and, you know, help promote their products and all of those things. And it's finally coming into reality. So last week I did a review for a company called Motive 8, and they sell a whole bunch of gym supplements and stuff like that. And I tried their greens, which is like a green powder, and it's full of nutrients and, you know, fiber and stuff. And actually, it's really, really good. So if you guys haven't seen it, I'll post that. I'll make like a separate video just for that. But that was actually really, really good. I really enjoyed it. So I highly recommend that you guys order that. And they gave me my own referral code. It's just like crazy. So I have some more stuff here that I want to just share with you guys. So this company called Rise Mushroom, I haven't made a video on it yet. I haven't reviewed it yet, but they sent me something and it's really cool because it's mushroom coffee. I've never heard of mushroom coffee before. So I'm really excited to try this. I'm just waiting for them to get back to me on a promotional code. And then once I get it, then I'll like taste it for you guys and let y'all know what I think. But I'm just super excited about this. And then something else that it's so crazy how like everything just kind of aligns. So I'm not going to speak too much on it because I don't really like to talk about stuff until like it actually happens. But one of my biggest dreams, and you know, I've had this idea in my mind for a really long time. I would say at least 3 years. But I'm literally just like in the thought process of it. I haven't done anything else. I just know that one day it will happen. So I don't know if you guys know, if you've watched one of my older videos, I was diagnosed with psoriasis, scalp psoriasis, I want to say back in 2016. I think it was 2016. And it came out of nowhere. It was during the time I was, you know, very overweight. I was drinking every day. So there's a lot of things that you can do if you do have psoriasis that could reduce your outbreaks. I was very stressed at that time, but I had really bad dandruff, and I didn't know what it was. And no one in my family knew what it was either. It started off as like really big, just globs of dandruff, and when I would try to pull it off of my scalp, it would start to bleed, and it would hurt, and it would burn, and it would sting. So I would wash my hair. This is when I was washing my own hair, okay? And I told you guys, I'm really lazy when it comes to hair care. Like, I don't know too much about taking care of my own hair. So that's why I said there's a lot of things that I've changed since knowing about the fact that I have psoriasis that probably has also allowed me to, reduce the amount of outbreaks that I have today. But, I probably wasn't washing my hair as well as I get it washed now. My hair does a lot better when I don't touch it. Okay. But anyways, I would try to wash it and it would start to smell, and it was just like really bad. And it got to a point where I was like, maybe I should go to a dermatologist. Like, it was burning, you guys. Like, my scalp felt like it was on fire. So I went to a dermatologist, and luckily my insurance, they had a black doctor, which all doctors are qualified, but it's something about having a black doctor and I'm black. It just kind of just made me feel more like, she knows me. I don't know. If you're black and you're watching this, I'm sure you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Just like if you're Indian, you may feel more comfortable with an Indian doctor. Or if you're white, you may feel more comfortable with a white doctor. It just is what it is. Kind of like with counselors, like I've said, like sometimes you just feel like certain counselors can relate to you better than how others can. But it is what it is. So anyways, she had natural hair, I'm natural, so it just kind of worked. I really just trusted what she was saying. But anyway, she told me that I had scalp psoriasis. And not only was it on my scalp, it was on my neck, it was behind my ears, it was everywhere. And the medicine that she gave me, it would work, but it never fixed it, it just alleviated the pain. It alleviated just the symptoms, okay? So fast forward to today, I don't really experience too much with it anymore. My back, there was a point where my back was burning really bad. My underarms would burn. I don't really experience any of that today. And I did read, and it said, if you're a heavy drinker, if you're under stress, what you're eating. So I've changed so much things about, the way I live my life that could also attribute to why I don't have those outbreaks. But anyways, so when I found out I had psoriasis, and I've always been big on medicine as far as like trying to avoid it as much as possible, just trying to do more like holistic stuff. I said one day, I really want to own a skincare line. Like, that's one of my dreams, is to create a skincare line for people with psoriasis and eczema. And if you don't know what psoriasis is, the best way I could explain it, it's like eczema, but like on crack. Like, I've never been diagnosed with eczema to know how eczema feels, but from what I've seen with other people, I think a lot of people who do have psoriasis will say that psoriasis is probably worse than eczema. But again, I don't know what eczema feels like. I'm just telling you, psoriasis is really bad. Just imagine like if you put your hand on a hot stove and you didn't realize it was hot, like a burner, and you know how your hand is like burning after? That's how your skin feels. Like, and you can't escape it. Like, you can't do anything about it. You're just burning, okay? No matter, like, wherever your psoriasis outbreaks are, you're just burning. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like, even the ointment that she would give me, like, sometimes it wouldn't stop the burning sensation. So that's the best way I can explain it. But anyways, so one of my dreams down the line, I don't know how to get it started. I don't know what it would be called. I don't know any of that stuff. All I know is that one day in life, I do want to own a skincare line, and it's not just going to be, it's going to be like moisturizer and vitamin C serum for your face and sunscreen, and like, I just want a whole line. But I want it to specifically be for people with really bad dry skin, but also I want it to be where it's a lot of natural ingredients. Because like I said, I'm just big on stuff, and you don't know what stuff means and what other side effects it could cause, just all those things. So that's just something just down the line that I'm sharing with you guys that I do eventually want to create. So I'm manifesting that. But it's crazy because a skincare line actually reached out to me and wants me to promote their products. And so this is the package right here, and I actually haven't even opened it yet. But I just thought that was pretty ironic. And they sent me like a whole bunch of stuff from what it looks like. Just off of the email, because it was showing me like, this package is pretty heavy. So I'm not going to share the brand yet or anything, just because I'm still waiting to hear back from them, like on exactly what it is that they want me to do. But when they reached out to me, they said that they love the fact that I'm vegan. Their products are vegan. So, it's just stuff like that that just makes me so excited. So, I'm really just, the point of this portion of the video is to just highlight the fact that you can do anything that you want to do in life. And I don't know how many more times I have to tell you this for it to click in your head if it's not already clicking. I am not any more special than you, okay? You breathe, I breathe. You bleed, I bleed. Like I said, the only difference that I may have that you may not have in this moment is the fact that I believe in myself. And maybe you are struggling with that. Maybe you want to believe in yourself. Maybe you think you already are, but you still put limitations on how far you can go. And the other difference may be that I work really hard to keep my energy high. That's why I don't spend a lot of time with people. And like I've said, I haven't met a group of people who know how to pour into someone and also receive the same. The past few years has really just been like an isolation period for me. Just really me learning myself, learning my triggers, working through traumas, learning me, learning how to be comfortable in my own skin, learning how to love myself, learning how to motivate myself, learning that the only person that I need is God and He's within me, okay? And unfortunately, a lot of people don't learn that. And it sucks because once you learn that, once you understand that, it's like, I'm telling you, your life is just going to elevate in all aspects, not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, physically, any lead. Like, it's just going to be that much better once you realize that. And I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited that, things that I would go back and forth with years ago, like decisions like, should I quit this job? I don't know. How am I going to pay my mortgage? How am I going to pay my lights? And it always just works out. It always works out. And at that time when I did quit my job, I didn't have the same mentality that I have now. All I knew was I was miserable there and it can't get any worse. That's really where that came from. But I say all this to say, no matter what it is that you want to do in life, like literally no matter how crazy it may sound, you can fucking do it. Like, you can fucking do it. And I'm just so excited that literally things that I said, like I said when I was working that job, eventually one day I'm going to be in shape. I didn't know when that was going to happen. I didn't know how it was going to happen, but I knew that at some point in my life, I was not going to be overweight anymore. And here I am years later manifesting or, actually living what I said all those years ago. So you can do it. Like, you can fucking do it. Work on keeping your energy high. Spend more time by yourself as much as you can. I used to feel embarrassed to say that I didn't have any friends. And when I would meet people, this was a couple of years ago, honestly, I would pretend that I had things to do with other people because I felt bad. I felt like something was wrong with me because I didn't have friends. And I didn't want to seem weird. I didn't want to seem like there's something, I didn't want it to come off like there's something wrong with me because I don't have friends. There was a lot of things I wasn't comfortable with being open about. Just like I told you guys, I've only been able to talk about the fact that I abused alcohol within the past year. If if someone asked me this 2 years ago, I would say no, I didn't have a drinking problem, the fuck, but I really did. And like I said, because I learned how to be more comfortable in my own skin and realize like, hey, like it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to learn. Like when I realized that, when I stopped worrying about judgment of others, I'm now able to be more open with you guys about things that I've gone through. Like I said, I wouldn't have been able to tell you guys 2 years ago that I was alcoholic. Like I would never have used that word. Never would have used that word. Now I can, because I recognize that, I'm not the only person who has had a problem with some type of substance. I was clearly depressed. And I was just in a totally different space mentally than where I am today. So, anything is possible. And it sucks because I know that some of you guys watching are probably still not going to believe me when I tell you this, but I promise you anything is possible. You just have to keep your energy high. And money is energy. So, the higher you can keep your energy, money will just flow. May not feel like it, but it's coming. Like anything that you do, if you give it your all and you show up every single day, the results will come. If you show up every single day and eat right and exercise and put your health first, you will lose weight. You will lose weight. Like I pinky swear, the weight will come off. So, just understand that you can do anything. And I'll say it every fucking video. Like I have no problem saying it every fucking video. I just really want you to believe me when I tell you that anything that you want to do, you can do it. And, that's why I say you do have to isolate yourself from other people, because if you're around people who don't know that, feeling drained all the time is blocking your blessings. Feeling frustrated all the time is blocking your blessings. Feeling resentment and holding grudges towards other people and what they've done to you is blocking your blessings, because again, your mind, you attract what you think about. So if you're constantly living in the past and what someone has done to you, or if they've hurt you or whatever, that's where your mind is. So now your mind isn't going to think about all the things that you want to do because you're so busy holding on to the past. Okay, so you may be someone who's in a group with girls who gossip all day. If that's what you're surrounding yourself with, if that's what you're allowing your mind to think about all the time, then you're not going to think about all of the goals and things that you have to do. And then on top of that, when you are around people who don't believe in themselves, their thoughts and opinions are rubbing off on you whether you want to believe it or not. Okay? And I've given you guys examples of, I used to try to bring up conversations with some of my friends, and this is when I didn't know myself, and I would listen to their opinions. Even though they didn't know anything about what I was talking about, for some reason I would listen to their opinions about what I should do with my life. And I was blocking my blessings because I was listening to them instead of listening to me, right? So, whatever it is you're trying to do, I promise you, it will happen. It will happen. And it's going to be hard. It's always going to be hard, but eventually you will reap the benefits of everything that you worked really, really hard for. So I'm just super excited, I had multiple packages that came. Some stuff I'm still, it's a lot of stuff. I'm still learning this whole process of working with companies and brands and stuff. So, there's a lot of stuff I'm learning. But I even got a massage gun. I haven't opened it yet because I need to do an unboxing video. I'm waiting for the rep for them to respond back to me before I do that. But it's just crazy. Literally a year ago, I said, I would love to work with other brands. And here I am receiving packages. It's just crazy. It's amazing. And I did get excited when the skincare company reached out to me because it's like, wow, like I literally said years ago that I want to have a skincare line. Again, I don't know anything about skincare yet. I just know that, dealing with psoriasis, and I'm on a whole holistic journey as well, being vegan. And, I'm just like, wow, like if I could create a skincare line that's holistic, that's geared towards people with dry skin like myself, with ingredients that people can actually pronounce. Like, that would be dope as fuck. Like, that would be dope as fuck. And I don't even mind sharing that with you guys because I know that eventually, one day, it'll happen. One day, I'm going to turn on this camera and I'm going to tell you guys, all right, you guys, my skincare line is available. Like, I don't know when that'll be, right? But one day I know that it'll happen. And the fact that a skincare line reached out to me, I was like, oh my gosh, like, what if this is just like the universe, like telling me like, hey, don't forget about your skincare line. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. It was exciting. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm really excited, and thank you guys so much for just all the support that y'all give me, watching the videos, commenting, liking, sharing, motivating me. You guys motivate me a lot, so thank you guys so much. If you guys want to see what we did yesterday for chest, shoulders, and triceps, make sure y'all click right here. And I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early for glutes. Bye, you guys.